Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've decided to dye my hair pink, or at least try to. As you can see, my hair really needs dyed. It's faded out to sort of really light lilac-y shade, and I thought while it was this light I might as well try and make it pastel pink. So if you've watched some of my previous videos, you'll see how I dyed my hair pastel lilac. My roots do need done, but I thought I would leave that for a few weeks. So if I leave out any details in this video, it's basically the same except I'm going to use pink this time. So I have some pink dye here that I bought ages ago, and I just kept it in case I decided to go pink or play around with my hair. As I said in previous videos, I sometimes like to do a little pink section underneath. My only real reservations about dyeing it pink is that I'm not sure what the shade is going to turn out like. I know this is the same for any sort of colour that you do, including the lilac that I use, but for some reason I'm a little bit nervous about the pink. With having dyed the section underneath my hair pink, I know that some pinks can appear really neon pink, and I obviously don't want a neon pink all over. I would really like a really candy floss sort of light pink shade, but whether I'm able to achieve that or not still remains to be seen. So fingers crossed it works. Two pink dyes to choose from. The first is the Directions dye, and this is in the colour Carnation Pink. This is what I've used before to do the pink section underneath my hair, and as I said, it turned out slightly neon pink, so I'm a little bit worried about using this. Although loads of people seem to use this one in their tutorials, so it's quite tempting to use this one only because a lot of people have used it before, but as I say, in my experience it tends to be slightly neon in colour. And then the other colour that I have to choose from is the Colour Freedom Pink Pizzazz. So what I've done is I got a bit of kitchen roll and put a little bit of the dye on it and spread it out just so I got a better idea of what sort of shade it's going to turn out. I'll show you the swatches. On the right hand side here is the Pink Pizzazz by Colour Freedom, and on the left is the Carnation shade from Directions dye. So not too sure which shade I like better. Obviously this one is slightly more of a cherry pink. Colour Freedom is more the shade that I would sort of expect to blend down into a nicer sort of baby pink. So I'll have a little think and decide which colour to use, and hopefully I choose the right one, but we'll see. I decided that I would use the Colour Freedom colour Pink Pizzazz, and this is the shade that I mixed it to. So it's sort of darker than Candy Floss Pink, but usually I make the dye slightly darker than the way I want it, because you do lose a little bit of colour when you put it into your hair. And I just mixed it up with this VO5 Give Me Moisture conditioner. And as I said in other videos, that you can use any conditioner that you like, just as long as it's white or doesn't have a colour to it, because obviously that will change the shade when you're mixing it up. Put this on and I will check back in with you in a little while. So this is what my hair looks like after I put the dye on, and I've left it nearly half an hour now. I do think though that my hair is going to end up being a slightly odd pink colour because it was slightly lilac to start off with. But we'll see how it turns out, and if needs be I can always do another coat of the pink and hope that it picks it up a little bit better. I'll give you a wee bit of a close-up to show you it now. So this is what it looks like after nearly half an hour. So once the half an hour's up, I'm going to wash it all out and then we will see how it turns out. So I have washed the first round of dye out, and as suspected the pink hasn't quite taken to my hair as much as I would have liked it to. So I'm going to go in and do another dye session, and this time I have made the dye slightly darker, so it's slightly stronger pink this time. Which is kind of concerning, but I think it really needs it, especially to cover the lilac. Obviously if you're doing it from white hair or really light blonde, you'll probably be fine with a lighter shade than this. So hopefully after this round the pink will have taken my hair a bit better and you'll be able to actually see it. You might be able to see slight flecks of pink throughout, and hopefully it won't make it really patchy, but oh well. Hi guys, so this is the result after I dyed it the second time. I did it all last night. I dyed it all last night and then dried it and straightened it today. I have been out all day, which is why my hair is particularly frizzy at the moment. But I think that the dye took pretty well. If you're trying this for the first time on very white or blonde hair, you'll probably get a more pink result, and you probably won't need to dye it a second time. Overall, I'm really pleased with the Colour Freedom. I definitely think that the Colour Freedom shade I used was definitely better for my hair anyway than the Direction shade, but again that's personal preference. And I think that the colour took pretty well in my hair. It is slightly patchy, but I think that's probably because I dyed it twice in the one night. One thing to keep in mind though is if you have quite bad roots, I have roots that are sort of dark brown. If you have ones that are slightly more brassy in tone, red pigment in the dye is probably going to hold on to that and make your roots even more orangey shade. So I'll show you, maybe you can see it there. Where my hair was a bit more brassy and yellowy blonde, it makes it slightly more orange, but I don't really mind that. Maybe if I was going to keep the pink for slightly longer, I would have bleached my hair and toned it and then started from afresh. But as I'm only doing this for a week or so, I didn't bother doing that. So if you want to see how I bleach and tone it, you can check that other video out. But as I say, I just want pink for a few days, so I'm not too fussed if it's a bit patchy or whatever. So if you have any questions, leave them down below, and as always, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!